Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's made in 113. I didn't clickbait you and I didn't do anything stupid, but it's made in 130. It's so far the mate is even Stockfish can't see. But we are human and we have a mind better than an engine, right? We create that engine, but we are too lazy to calculate every move. That is why we lose against an engine, right? I think that way. So my engine can't solve this. I just figured, I didn't figure it out on my own, but I see videos and things, right? So what do you think to deliver checkmate in 130 moves? What do you think? Okay, that is kind of sucks, but once you have understand the idea, it's going to be very easy for you. Now black is 18 points up. I mean, it has 8 pawns, it has 2 rocks, and it has 2 knights and a bishop. It has literally everything except the dark bishop. That is the only thing that black lack. And here in this position, white has only a queen to give some perpetual checks and eventually win in 130 moves. So what do you think is the best move here in this position? Okay, it's going to be very straightforward. We have to give a check and we don't have much checks. I mean, this is the only safe checks, so we play here. Black has to defend that. That is the only move, and we play here. Actually, the idea is pretty straightforward. Black has now also to defend that, no choice, but we take this knight. We are eliminating the knight. Black has to defend. That is going to be back and forth for black because black has nothing to do with this. And here in this position, if you'd like to pose, what do you think is the best move here in this position? Okay, welcome back. It's going to be very straightforward. We play here. It's the same thing. Black has to defend that, and we play here, and black has to defend this. And now here, if we play here, it's going to be back and forth, and after a few moves, it's going to be draw by perpetuals, right? It's going to be perpetual checks, or it's going to be same position after 3 moves. So that is a draw. So here in this position, this is not the correct move, the right move to play. And what do you think? Okay, the idea is now black has the black king is trapped right here. Black has no moves, and if we play here queen to d2, we are going to trade checkmate. The thing is, the bishop can't block this checkmate because we can play here, and now this is unstoppable, and black has nothing to do with that. If black plays here, we just checkmate. If black plays here, we just checkmate. That is winning for us, right? It's unstoppable checkmate here if black blocks with the bishop. So the bishop can't block, right? That is my idea. And the rook has to block, but the rook can't block this. But here in this position, it's one move that keep the game alive and make us win. What do you think? Okay, if we play here, it's going to be back and forth, but we play queen to e1. The idea is, after black blocks this, that is the only move, of course, we play here, and we are forking the couples. I mean, the knight and the king, right? So black has to block this. Some of you might thought, why can black can't block this way? Because it's going to be immediate checkmate, and this is actually this is the move, and this is checkmate. So this is the problem with black, and black has to block with a rook, right? That is the move that better for black. So we play here, we are giving check. Black has to defend. We play here again. Black can't block. It's going to be checkmate. So black has to block with a rook, and we play queen to e1 check. So you are going to notice the logic behind this puzzle. after this few moves. So black has to defend this, right? So black is defending that. So if you'd like to pose, what do you think is the best move? If we play here, it's going to be back and forth. We have to play there. We have to play back to e1 after that move. So it's going to be back and forth. So that kinds of nonsense. And what do you think? Okay, the idea is pretty straightforward and the same. We play here. We are threatening mate, and black has to defend with a rook. I showed you what happened if black defend with a bishop. So we play here. Black has to defend that. We play here. Black has to defend that, and we arrive at queen to e5. So here, now you will get is the idea, because now the black is in Suksufa, which means the black bishop can't move. If the black bishop moved here, for example, we play queen to e1, check. The rook has to block, that is the only move. We play here, threatening checkmate, and the rook has to block. I mean, the bishop can't block this. We are going to checkmate this. It's same exact position as I showed you earlier in the video, in the beginning of the video, and the rook has to block this. We play here, giving a check. The rook has to block this, and now we can take this with checkmate, right? So the bishop being there is very important. Here in this position, the bishop being there is very important because it's defending everything, right? Here, the diagonal, right? This crucial diagonal is controlled by the bishop, and the black bishop being on a4 is very important for black, as it defends everything that is going on that diagonal. So the black bishop can't move. The rook is actually pinned, and the king can't play here. Immediate checkmate. That is very easy, and we don't have to play 130 moves. So this rook is blocked, and now what if black moves the bishop anywhere, like somewhere here? How do we checkmate? It's going to be same thing, but now the bishop is not here, and we play here. Black has to defend that, and this is going to be checkmate, right? It's the same thing. So the bishop has to stay there. So here, black can't play anything but a pawn move. Now you get the idea. I think you get the idea. We repeat this process. Black has to defend. We play here, threatening checkmate. Black has to defend, and we play here. We are repeating the moves, right? So we after black defends this, we play here. We play here, arrive at the original space, that at the original place that we were seconds ago, and we are repeating some triangle, right? So we're back to where we were, right? So here the difference is now it's black to move. Black has moved its pawn already, and black has to move this path. We're putting black in 6-1, and we repeat this process, right? Threatening checkmate. Black has to defend, and we play here. So black has to defend this, and we play here, and it's the same exact position, except black is to promote, and eventually you get the idea. Black is going to lose all of these pawns eventually, right? So black has to defend this. We play here, threatening here. Black has to defend that. We play here. Black has to defend that. We play here. Same exact position. We go back, and black is forced to play, right? We are constantly putting black in 6-1, and this is not the exact position because the pawns are going, and the pawns are getting lost eventually. So that is not going to be a draw, and it's the same idea. Black has to play. After black plays, we repeat the exact same thing that we did. So black is going to be forced to play here again, right? So that is the idea. So black will play a pawn to h2. It's the same idea. We repeat the move sequences, and black is forced to defend all of them. And so I will process speed up this whole thing so that it won't be boring, and I will come back when these all pawns are captured and get lost. Here I just speed up all the processes, and it's going to be back and forth similar moves, so that doesn't clarify anything. So now there is the end is now, and we play here. Take this same idea, we play this check, same idea, the rook has to block, and it's going to be it's soon it's end. And after this check, we play here. So now every pawns are gone, and now black has nothing to do with the pawns. Black pawns can't move, this rook can't move, so the bishop must move. Any bishop move, literally. If the bishop moves here, we play here. This has to be defended, and we play here, and the bishop is not there to defend this, right? And we play here and win. So if the bishop leaves anywhere here, if the bishop anywhere leaves this way, it's going to be checkmate in that same pattern. And if the bishop moves here, it's, I showed you here in the beginning of the video, has to be blocked. We play here, it's going to be taken and win. And that is the solution of the puzzle. I hope you find that fascinating, and by clicking the like and the subscribe button, you can appreciate me. It takes a lot of time to create these types of videos, guys. So please make sure to subscribe and appreciate me.